So we are ready now to unleash our Formula 3 cars. Formula 3 Classic Interseries underway at the Silverstone Festival. On pole on the left-hand side of the picture, Andy Smith, the driver's right. Pole position heading down into Abbey for the first time. On the outside of the front row, the rod of Richard Mitchell jumped at the start. Through comes the chevron, no, I beg your pardon, the march of Christian Vallio, the red and white car. And past him as well goes the Martini of Eric Martin. That's the Marlboro liveried car number 2. Oh, sorry, can't say that. Other brands were available in period. But Eric Martin, the Frenchman, in his French-built Martini chassis, Mark 39, which tells you how long Martini had been making cars, as well as drinks, different company, obviously. He's up to second place, tucking out from the group. Trying to make their way through, a little bit of jockeying for position. You saw Pascal Jabou in the dark red car number 35, and he's made a good start from 11th on the grid. Cameras picking up Frederic Lajou in his March 793, the Warsteiner livery gold car, which is essentially the 783 but with full ground effect. But it is Andy Smith who leads in the red, white and blue Motul liveried March.
And pulling away well from Eric Martin, who came up through in the MK39, not Mark, it's not short for that, Martini Knight it stands for. But he's in second place. Third place is Christian Vallio, and then in fourth place is the very fast starting number 35 of Pascal Jabou, who started in 10th on the grid, and he's being challenged by Richard Mitchell, who was right on the front row, so he's not had a great first lap. And Mitchell himself now being challenged on the outside by the blue and white car. That's the Chevron B43 of Simon Jackson, who you heard Ed talking to before the race.
Past him go.
Yellow flag zone, so he was just acknowledging the marshal and also warning Dominic Jackson, whose eyes would have been on stalks, focused on Eric Martin ahead. But they're into a green flag zone now, so battle can be resumed as they come out of Club Corner onto the Sir Lewis Hamilton straight up towards Abbey and Farm, the flat out right left. And will Dominic snick out there? No, he doesn't. He stays in the slipstream, but I think he'll go for an outbraking manoeuvre into Village through the left-hander. Now it's over to the left of the track and hard on the brakes. Dominic goes wide and will try to cut back as they go into the loop. And he goes wide into the loop, so another cutback opportunity here to come up the inside. But Eric Martin holds the line beautifully and goes through Aintree and onto the Wellington Straight, still in that second place. Next opportunity into Brooklands for Dominic Jackson.
Yes, you sense it's a matter of when, not if. Dominic Jackson sends it to the inside into Brooklands, and Eric Martin, well, he fights it all the way. But with Jackson on the inside, there was really no coming back unless Dominic had somehow outbraked himself and couldn't control the car, in which case Eric Martin would have been on the outside and getting collected anyway. Martin's helmet stars. And Arie Luyendyk, of course, the Flying Dutchman, went on to win the Indy 500, being an extremely successful IndyCar driver. And there, Eric Martin with the Martini MK39. And Mike Knight is the knight in Martini, isn't he? Who ran the Winfield Racing School in France as well for many, many years. Well, Bryn Lucas is there. Let's hope they've put him on recharge, and we'll hear, hopefully, from our top 3 drivers.
Hey, I run on that unleaded. Thanks very much there, Martin. What a great victory that was for you, wasn't it? And the lap was extraordinarily quick as well. It was quicker than your qualifying time.
Was that the last lap? I don't know if it counts because I crossed the line off the track. So the last lap I thought I'll try and do a Max Verstappen and really, really push. And carried a bit too much speed out the last corner and crossed the line off the track. But it was a good race. I did a bit of sort of conserving tyres and fuel mid-race, and then at the end I thought just go for it.
Bit of a battle there for a while, didn't you? But once you got past, that was it.
Yeah, I thought we, myself and the third place guy would have been a bit closer all the way through, but I managed to drop him. So I'm learning really as I go, so each lap was more useful.
Just mention that incident or that moment there where you were ahead and you were doing all you could to stop him getting past, but once he was alongside, there was nothing you could do.
No, nothing I can do. They were too quick. Those two gentlemen, it was very difficult. And also the track is so quick, and it's very difficult for us because normally we race on tracks where the turns are shorter. So here you all have to think that you can go, and it's always difficult.
Fast and flowing, isn't it, around here? And also in the sunshine, these are very different conditions to yesterday.
Yes, we were sad not to practice yesterday, but it was too dangerous anyway, so I think it was the right decision.
Great stuff. It's podium time. Thank you. Well done.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
What we saw on track. So let's go straight to it, shall we, for the podium here. And in third place, what a performance, Eric Martin. Well done to him. Congratulations. Second place on track then, Dominic Jackson. And our victor, Andy Smith. Driving the March 783. Dominant display there from Andy. Great drives throughout though, I'm sure you'll agree. And let's have a quick pose, everyone. Give them a cheer as well. Your podium for the F3 Classic Interseries.